Hello and welcome back to another video. Today here on Project Cars 3 to test out the first car from the Style Pack. So this was actually the first pack that released as part of the Ultimate Edition back in December, I believe, so it's a little while out. But I actually missed this one. I did do videos when the subsequent packs released on all of the cars within those, sorry. But as this one's a little bit older now, I think we can go into a little bit more depth on some of the cars. So in this video I'm purely going to be focusing on the Ferrari SF90 Stradale, this car here. There are also a couple of other cars that were added in the pack, such as the Lamborghini Sian, and I don't know, it's another car in Hypercar somewhere here, and Hennessy Venom S5 it is. So I will be testing those out in future videos, hopefully, if you guys do enjoy this one. But yeah, interestingly, the Sian is down in Road A, and this is up in Hypercar. Some of the stuff in Road A I think should really be in Hypercar class. Anyway, here is the Ferrari SF90. Let's jump into it and pick some colours. So what do we want to use for our first run? Something that's not red. We've got some of the ones with the sort of... Ooh, I quite like the... Yeah, we've got some of the sort of livery of the... It's sportier. There's some kind of pack you can get for it that makes it sportier. Right, so we want something that's not red, because there's nothing more boring than a red Ferrari. I do quite like them in yellow, generally. Have we got something a little bit more interesting, though? We've got sort of darker red. We've got a blue. Got another blue. That's actually a really nice colour. Might end up going with that. So yeah, as with a lot of the cars that I look at in this game, I'm not going to be buying it because I don't have much money in here. I don't have enough time to play all of these games. So yeah, I never have enough to buy stuff. But the good thing about this game is you can test drive it purely stock, which is kind of how I want to enjoy it anyway. But yeah, I think we will go with this very nice teal colour. I'll pick a circuit, join you out on the track for a test drive first, then we might do a one-make race and see what it's like. So, as it's a Ferrari, we've come to Italy, Tuscany road course, to sort of see what it's like on the road, I guess, and then we will race it against some other Ferraris around a track. So, let's get started in our... It's a lovely colour, isn't it? I'm not sure it's a particularly good-looking car, but then I'm not a massive fan of the looks of modern Ferraris anyway. Obviously, this being the game, we can't just switch it to front-wheel drive mode, which would be kind of fun. We are away, it's reasonably fast, reasonably good. It kind of feels like you would expect any modern Ferrari to, but yeah, I'm not, probably already guessed, not a massive fan of this car. I think it's just another very similar Ferrari to the last cars. I mean, obviously it's got all the hybrid-y stuff. I guess the point of it is it's kind of like a LaFerrari for less money. I was going to say 458 money or 488 money, but it's not quite that cheap. We've still got the F8 that sits below it, I guess. But yeah, what have we got in this car? So yes, it's a mid-engined PHEV, or plug-in electric hybrid. Plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, that's the one. It's one of those. It's named after a Formula 1 car. The SF90 is a Formula 1 car. It's obviously the Stradale, the road version. And it's quite powerful. It's got a 4-litre V8 plus 3 electric motors and produces 790 horsepower. And it's got an 8-speed dual clutch. But yeah, like I said, it can be run just front-wheel drive with just the electric motors, but why you'd particularly want to do that, I don't know. But it does make it the first ever front-wheel drive Ferrari if you run it in that mode. This colour does look very good. Again, I'm not sure about the car. All the backs of Ferraris look a bit like Sid the Sloth. They have that sort of narrow bit in the middle and the eyes right in the top corner. I don't really know why they've done that. I thought it was just the 812 and F12 that did that, but no, they seem to have continued with that styling theme. So yeah, it's a sort of good hybrid supercar. But it's not particularly exciting or interesting, I don't think. But anyway, that's enough blasting around Tuscany. Shall we go and load up a race somewhere else? I hope this thunderstorm isn't picked up too much through the microphone. Apologies for that. Anyway, let's go and find a race at an actual track against some other SF90s. So, obviously, we've come to Monza. Where else would we race 32 Ferrari SF90s? Anyway, let's get going. Let's hope none of the AI have brought boring red ones. No, there's one nice dark red, but I can't really see many that are... Oh no, there's one there. That are in the sort of standard red. Rosso something or other. Corsa? Rosso Corsa? Oh, we're faster down the straight somehow. I did turn the difficulty up after we raced them last time when they were far too easy. Oh, that was a bit of a dive. Let me hold it around the outside of view. Rather nice yellow car in front. I do quite like yellow on a Ferrari. So yeah, it's very fast. It's a hybrid-y car. It's La Ferrari speed for much less money. It's all around a good car. I just don't find it very exciting. Which is kind of what I would say about most modern Ferraris. I'm probably more excited to test out the Lamborghini Sian, although that's just a overpriced Aventador. So yeah, the Hennessy is probably the one I'm looking forward to driving most, because it's a new car. These feel a bit... The Lamborghini's an overpriced Aventador, and this is another Ferrari, which is very similar to the last one. So that's probably out of the three the one I'm looking forward to driving most. There are some other cars I'd like to test drive on here, and I'll hopefully do videos on if you guys have enjoyed this one. But yeah, let's carry on with the race. Let's try and beat some of these other very expensive Ferraris. But yeah, you kind of get the idea of what I think of this car. It drives very well, it's a very good car. It's just not that exciting. But then I'm slightly biased. I'm always the Lamborghini side of Italian supercars rather than the Ferrari side. Come on, we can finish higher than 10th, surely. Oh god, not if I do that. It doesn't actually sound too bad. I'm trying to find some positives about it. It doesn't actually sound too bad. That might just be because we're not on Forza. Everything sounds better, but... Still don't think graphically this is quite up to the standard it should be. We've still got the sort of fuzzy edges on all the objects. You saw nothing, I didn't cut the corner. Oh god. I think it's more... I'm not very good at driving this, but it doesn't have quite the turn. It kind of feels slightly heavy and it slides quite a bit, so it doesn't quite handle how you'd hope. God, we're back in 14th now. Whoa! Drift's alright though. But yeah, that's the first of the cars from that first pack that I sort of missed out on. So yeah, it's like, well, any modern Ferrari, it's very good, it's just not particularly interesting. And I don't think they look that good either. Like I say, I'm always the Lamborghini side of that debate, so I'm slightly biased, but yeah. It's a very good car, it's nice to be able to drive it in a game. Even if it's not in things like Forza. And yeah, do let me know if you enjoyed the first look at the Ferrari SF90. I know it's been here for a while. But yeah, I'd quite like to do a similar style video on the Lamborghini Sian, taking it for a drive, telling you a bit about the car and then racing it. Maybe do that with the Cyan and the Venom at least, the two sort of added cars that were added back in December when this was. But yeah, there are some more that I'd like to take a look at as well if you enjoy, well, this one and the next couple of them. So do let me know if you want to see more of these. But yeah, it is kind of fun to come back on here. A bit of a change from the usual Forza. Yeah, that is going to be all for a first look at the Ferrari SF90 here on Project Cars 3. So thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with the next video very soon.